Well, I did try to press this a couple of times to get this video. And this is really getting on it. It's really forcing me to buy more equipment, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so I've made that. I'm just playing it. I'm just playing it a little bit. Oh man, I've got problems with the planes at the moment. I need to sharpen them up and check and see what's wrong with them. So I've just made that now. It's here. This is the outrigger. Flip it up, go over, and we'll go that way, right? Yeah. So that's that one and that one. Look at all that meat that I've got in there now to fix these screws in there. Don't need to worry about it. I don't need to worry about it breaking out into there. So what I will do, I'll find the good bits of this, and I'm going to screw from to the side here, and not I'm going to fix down there because I've got in there. I've got screws. So what I'll do is I'll mark them on the surface and make sure that I was trying to show you what I've got here. Right. Get something I can see, this one, because it makes a nice line, and I'll put this in there, look, alright, that tells me that there's some kind of interference on here, because I've changed, it's not a pencil anymore. I'm showing myself where something is, and I won't drill a hole for that position. Okay, there's another one here. Right, I've done it on that one now, so I know where to drill the holes. This one I'll check it. Right, so I can't go there. And I can't go there, and I can't go there, and I can't go there, go there. Definitely can't go there, can I? Okay, right, I know about this. On this, put it over it, yeah. I've drawn it there, but just remind myself where it is. Okay, I put it there, and what I do is I say, no, right, you can't put anything there, and I can't put anything in there. And I can't put anything in there, and I can't put anything there, and I can't put anything there, and I can't put anything there. Right, because this is where I've got. They're not symbols for putting. They're symbols for don't go in that territory. Okay, that's not where you can't go there. Right, you're just not allowed to go there. You know, in Planet of the Apes, we've got those little crosses in there, haven't they? No, you can't go there. You can't go there. Right, on this one. Right, so I can't go there. But make sure. Put them little spiders. I think when I turn around, I'll come back and I'll think the spiders. So I'll crap myself. I'm not a fan of spiders, people. Really aren't. I'm sure they're lovely creatures, but when they're big and running around, they really scare me. I don't know what that is. I don't know why. You know, maybe we're an insect in another one and got eaten by a spider. And I might have been a male spider and got eaten by the female. You know, it's one of them things. You never know. Yeah, I put that in the wrong place, didn't I? Like a donkey. Put it in the wrong place. You see? I saw it straight away and you've done it in the wrong place. There. And now I think you say that one, squiggle it. And I know I've made that mistake, have I? Yeah, I know I've made that mistake. Where is it with this one? Right, so no. Oh no, now. I'm going to play this one. Not playing that one. No, I'll bore some holes through this. I'll try and keep away from the edges. You don't want to put a bloody great one of them M10s in. That's what I'm putting in. I don't want to put an M10 near that edge. I want to keep away from it. I'll put an M10 over there. I'll put an M10 into the back, this big thick wood. And I'm not going to put M10s into those. I'm going to drill a hole through there. Right? And I'm going to come up into this. I'm going to put a couple in for the top. The rest are going to come in from underneath. I'll stiffen this box up. I'll stiffen it up. Yeah? So on there I've already drawn it. So what I'm going to do, this is the thicky bit at the back. So I'm going to put a screw in about there, okay? And this is thin. It's weak as hell. I'm just going to put a little thin one of the drywall screws in. A couple. I might put a couple in, and then from the back, somewhere like here. I know where it is. I know that can't go into that zone, and I can't go into that zone. So I'm going to put a screw there. And I'm going to put a screw there, and I'm going to put a screw there, okay? I've got the devil's triangle there, okay? In this, nearly what I should have done. I need my boundary. I need the boundary for this, okay? Alright, now I know where it is. I could put another one in. I could put one. See, you just revise as you go along. I can put one there, put one there. In fact, I could put one in the middle of that, because it's in the middle of it. I'm not gonna do that. So I can squiggle that one out, And I can squiggle that one out and put one there. I don't want to go too far because you've got to take into account the radius of this. Can you see where it all been rubbing? You've got to take that radius into account. Whatever that is, you don't want to go too close unless you've got a long extension bit. You don't have to worry about it. I don't want to go too close anyway. So that's the boundary, and I can just put one there, right? And this will get all. I'll sand it, score it, sand and score that. Same thing here. Look, I'm looking now where my development points are. Right, I can stick one there. Where can I? Where can I? Somewhere there, because there's the box up there, and I haven't marked it on, but there's a box up there, so I can. What can I do? What can I do? I want to get it. I want to get it halfway. I want to get it halfway. I want to help myself. Yeah, I can put it. I can put one there. I want to get one in here to lock these two together. This is my joint here. I want to keep that joint locked up. I want to make sure it never comes apart, so I can stick one there. I've got one there and one there. That will clock that joint together. I'm going to put one, but where I'm going to put it, I'm going to put it, put it there. You know, you put it where you want. Put it there. Yeah, I'll put one in the middle as well. Put them in. But stiffen it up. Yeah. Have I got one in the middle? No, I don't want to crack that piece of wood. Right, because I'm screwing from the other side. And anything that comes through with this side, I'll either dribble the head off it or I'll file it. I might not get a screw that's, you know, that's 15 and 25. You know, I might not have one. Might not be a fine one in all the gubbins that I got. Hello, Vera. I might use one of them. I've not touched that for 20 odd year. They've been sitting in there. I've never used them. Somebody give them me. You give me these. You were generous. You give me them. And I said, here, go. Take them. So I did, you know, as you do, as you should do. Right, so to put those big screws in, I use a 6. Keep them tight in there. For the drywall, I use this one. It's whatever the hell it is. 3.5, 4 mil. 4 mil. This one is a 6. 6. It's wearing away because it spins sometimes. You put it in and it spins. And you won't believe that one spins in there. You put it in there and the bloody thing, you don't have the grips, it spins. This one's knackered. That's a recent buy that I just bought a year or 2 ago. It's already pagged. And all it does is drill holes. All this one does is drill. Okay, it's set drill. It does never change. Does not. It's not allowed to do anything else because this one's the drilling mechanism broken and I can't use it. This one was the one I used all the time for drilling and everything, and it wears away. And I've dropped that so many times off the roof and onto the floor and at the car, and you know, and somebody's kicked it down the road. I don't know what happened there. I'm just thinking of B.A. Robertson for some reason. Okay, bang bang.